So, all right, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakodash. We said about our person and elders agree mutual and rule teachers our person in truth, and we see salutations so the Akim to the push with no truth and sincerity, day in and day out and constantly in season of the season we see Shalom. And once again, go the entire video here and let's doing a quick update on the news. Breaking news. Trump announces that they carried out the first land strike against Venezuela. This was basically broke about an hour ago, as you can see on the screen. Matter of fact, let me play the video.
We hit all the boats and well, it doesn't matter, but there was a major explosion in the dock area where they load the boats up with drugs. They load the boats up with drugs, so we hit all the boats, and now we hit the area. It's the implementation area. That's where they implement, and that is no longer around. Is that the police strike that the U.S. is coming to? I don't want to comment.
President Trump, yesterday there was an explosion overnight in the Russian.
So as you can see, basically two war criminals on his screen, but nonetheless, as he said that they basically attacked, right? And let's all play something at the beginning here. So the first part where the reporter asked, right, is that there was a video circulating, and that was a video basically this morning. And I saw the video, but I just didn't want to do a video on it until there was more proof, right? Because it was just basically hearsay, they say, right? But the video was basically circulating with the explosion that took place, right? And well, he came out and said that that basically the America did it, right? And you see the proudness in him. He just said, and when the reporter asked another question, he said no comments, right? Until until next time, basically, right? And again, you see in this devil, he's on the move. This devil is on the go. In a plane. You understand? It's all about action. It's actions right now. He strike Nigeria, he strike Venezuela, right? This small at next time here, right? The things they are doing in the Middle East, right? The situation happening in Russia. Now there's something else I want to put in the mix here before matter of fact, I'm gonna bring on the scripture here because this morning I did a video going into current events and touching about different things that are happening, and I did mention, I didn't go into the full extent of things with Venezuela, but I did mention it, right? And the information came out that they attacked, right? So let me bring on the scripture. They say the book of Matthew chapter 24, and I go read verse 6. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. But the end is not yet. And the scriptures mention what you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. And right now we are hearing of wars and rumors of wars. So let's go up a little bit, right? Matter of fact, it's up. I'm gonna go down, right? I'm gonna go down a little bit. Matter of fact, not on this page. And remember, it's not on this page. I believe, right. Let's go to RT News, right? And let's go to what just happened. Let's just have 44 minutes. I actually want to get the one with China. What China was basically saying about Taiwan. And while scrolling here, I can just mention it a little bit. Taiwan, right, look at here. So he said China showcases 100 of drones, humanoid robots, drone motherships, and sea drones striking Taiwan military installations. Zero human soldiers, only machines joined operations to thwart Taiwan independence attempts. Right now, let's take a quick pause here and come. All right, so continuing, right? Because what I want to show here, right? Is the Chinese embassy. This is the page basically on Twitter, right? Chinese embassy in US, and they are posting these things, right? But I also want to post. This was posted an hour ago. An hour ago, the same time Trump released the information about him striking Venezuela. The Chinese embassy released this. They posted this, right? Now, if anyone hasn't been keeping up with what's happening in China and Taiwan, they're ready to right now they circle them, right? There's a lot of information coming out that China basically is going to attack, right? And they are using the situation with Venezuela to basically do what they need to do. So they're using a distraction for action. Then there's something I just said earlier, but a distraction for action. So while the people are distracted with what's going on with Venezuela and America and other stuff, they basically doing this in the midst. So they moving with the same timing. An hour ago, Trump talk about an hour ago. So all these things is happening, right? It basically hot right now. So it say Matthew 24 verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, for the end is not yet. Right? Because there's worse to happen. The scriptures say that evil shall multiply. Right? There's a lot of things to take place. Right? Um but as I said, I just had a quick breaking news, and with all these things happening, there's so much news coming out right now, with so much different things, right? There's a lot of stuff happening. The scriptures talk about being occupied in prophecy, right? And we've seen these signs that we are at the end. Hey, hey, they're coming up to in the next 3 days. It's coming to the New Year's, and the New Year's going to start with a bang. It's starting with a bang. Before it even coming, it's starting with a bang, right? The Jake's on the island here. We what should I situated is in Trinidad, right? And the Jakes down here, they believe that America was not going to attack Venezuela, and we saw this, right? It say, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Right now, we watch how much this is just a quick news briefing I'm doing, but watch how much nations going against each other. I ain't even go to yet that Ukraine they try to attack Putin residents, and there is a situation by itself, right? There is no peace. Trump calling himself the president of peace. There is no peace, right? What the scriptures talk about, even though you say peace, war was in the heart. Yeah. Let me see if I get that quick. War. Let me see if I get that. It's in the book of Psalms. Psalm chapter 55. Verse 21. It said the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. Yeah, war was in his heart. War, right? War was in his heart. They say his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. And they know that is a man dealing with bloodthirsty, very violent individual, right? So going back to Matthew 24, verse 7, it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. It's just the beginning of sorrows. This is just the beginning, right? You're going to look up what's happening right now. You see Trinidad in the midst of the trending topic because we, in a situation with that, Venezuela send a warning to us that if they were ever attacked, they would attack us, right? Hey, and it's judgment for Jake nonetheless. You understand? We judgment we will see these things happen, right? We're seeing these signs, the prophecies, the things. So much of things happening right now. As I say, that quick news break. Look, they're talking about silver plunges 12% for the record high after March. So, hey, there's a lot of things happening right now. The signs, the end is being made manifest. The end is being made manifest, right? I actually want to go Washington, if want war, you will be destroyed by only country with hydrogen bomb. China, VP of top Beijing think tank. So let's play that.
Nuclear. If you want to have war, you will get war. If you want to destroy China, you will be destroyed. If you want to impose nuclear war on China, you will be wiped out by nuclear war. This is very serious. China's policy is very clear. China will not fire the first shot, but China will not allow you to fire the second shot. If you have not watched the Victory Day parade in Beijing on September the 3rd, one of the weapons China demonstrated is a missile with all the warheads We call it 61 because it can contain 60 nuclear warheads plus one hydrogen bomb. Now, in the world of today, let me tell you, which country has hydrogen bomb? China is the only country with hydrogen bomb. And that ICBM can cover every corner of the world in less than 20 minutes and destroy any target in any corner of the world without any possibility of being intercepted. I hope Washington has learned the lesson. If you want to have war,
right? So you see, nation against nation, right? Kingdom against kingdom, and we're seeing that. The signs. It's plain in front of us, right? So again, once again, I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rikakodash. We said about the apostles and elders of great most and rule, our teachers, our apostles in the truth, and we see salutations. So the Akim to the push you with no truth and sincerity, day in and day out, and constantly in season and season, we say Shalom. While more news coming out, I will most likely be updating. Again, there's a lot of stuff happening, and as the scriptures say, be occupied in prophecies. Until next time, we say Shalom.